Hey folks, Luby here, and welcome back to another episode of One Strange Build. This is my hunter, Antrolo. Um, he is using the build that I call the Melee Skirmisher. Let's see if I can show you here real quick. And as I'm going, I've been creating a One Strange Build add-on. As you look to the left, it'll say that the next talent he should take is say monster slaying, which he already did. So the next one, it'll come up, and whenever he dings, it'll say humanoid or Hawkeye or deflection or whatever. It actually helps you go to the next proper talent as you progress. Okay, so on here I go to OSB, which is slash OSB. That'll bring up the main thing. Right now they should all be alphabetized, but they're not, so I'll fix that later. And if you go into either one of these, it'll have different builds here. It'll say like the Boomkin is a spellcaster druid focus, blah blah blah. So he is doing Hunter. He's the Melee Skirmisher. Now that's just a melee focus survival BM hybrid that fights in close quarters using counterattack, pet pressure, and agility-based avoidance. And it's mainly I'm just using my main stat that I'm putting in there is agility. And I'm using a two-hand, and I have growl turned off on my pet. That way that I don't even send my pet in normally at this lower level. I'll just usually start attacking the mob and then let it come to me, and then once it gets here, then I melee it, and my pet, helps. And that's that. This is just my, when you load the Melee Skirmisher, it'll come up and say the build is loaded, and then it'll stay loaded every time you log in and log out. It'll stay loaded for this exact character. And so I'm working on that. I'll be releasing that here as soon as I have a few more builds, just to have say 2 builds per class at the moment. And as I increase, adding more builds on the end, and the meme builds and all the old style builds that still work. But that's what I would like to have. So, all right. So we are level 14. We have. Excuse me. We have done our quests in Tirisfall. We're heading over to Silver Pine. I'll be doing the work hearts. I'm not sure how many work hearts you need, but I'll be doing those on the way. I'll go do the worg hearts, and then I'll do that one escort quest down here on the way. But that's just mainly what we're doing today here. So come on along. If you want to see what I mean, usually I'll see a guy. Now if I would do my normal hunter's mark, my pet will go in. But he doesn't. I have aggro turned off. So either he'll keep aggro or he won't. If he doesn't keep it, it's going to come at me, and it doesn't really matter. Because I'll be scaling. Is that called scaling? I'll be trying to get dodge or whatever it is, so I can have a lot of mongoose bites and stuff coming through. Normally I'll just do this, just pull them in, give a whack, and then the pet comes in and finishes them up. You can do either way. I mean, it's not the end of the world which way you do it. Yeah, see, even if I do get the aggro, it doesn't bother me. Now, I don't remember how many work hearts I'm supposed to get, so I will have to figure that out. That's it. So you can do either or. Not a biggie here. Oh, we're just going to continue heading down to the sepulcher. Well, I'm going to cut these work hearts and skin them on the way. I know there is a named rare over here. And we'll check to see if he's up.
I can't loot that.
This was the wolf over here. I thought that there was a... In Cata, there's a bat, too, I thought. I don't know where that one is. The wolf, I thought, hangs around here somewhere. But I don't see him. Oh, another thing, too, you'll notice that when I fight, I just stay in aspect of the monkey. That's another thing about this build, that is the main stance that you're going to stay in the whole time. I mean, hunters are just fun, and I just wanted to see if I could have a hunter that was even more fun than we're getting the warg hearts. It's like a tongue twister for me today. Yeah, we'll see if this guy's here. He should be. It doesn't seem like there'd be that many people doing the escort.
What is it?
Hey, you actually have pretty good control.
That would be stealing.
I probably have enough wolf heart. Oh, he just keep moving? Alright, he got there. Oh, I should check my leather. If I actually did it. That's not it. Oh, no, my skinning. Okay, I do have skinning out.
I am forsaken. I haven't got all day. Victory for Sylvanas! Embrace the shadow.
Yeah, there's 6. And I have 6. What's this thing down here? Alrighty. Okay, and straight to the sepulcher then. Shouldn't really have any more detours. Ugh. If you've ever played Hunter, and I'm sure you've always done just the, Beast Mastery, and that's what we all seem to do. We level, on how many Hunters I've leveled. And you always do Beastmaster. I've never touched any of the survival, done more survival like I'm doing with this guy, or marksmanship, which I do want to make a build for that too. And that's what the One Strange build is all about. Let's look at these builds that we normally don't play. And see if they can be viable and fun, which so far this thing is pretty fun. I'm not just sending my pet shooting. I'm actually getting involved, doing more melee. So it's quite enjoyable so far, and I want to see as I get higher level and the things get higher, how it progresses. Especially when you hit about 20 and you get the dual wield. I won't be dual wielding, but you'll get the cheetah and things like that. Because like a lot of these builds that I'll mess with, they don't really become on. Some come online level 20, some come online at level 30, some come online at level 40. So you just have to play until then. And my whole thing is to try to play each of my builds, and see when they come online, and see if they stay fun. There's got to be a certain point that I'm going to hit, and I'm like, oh, this is still working. Like if I'm at level 50 and I'm still trying to do this and it's sucking, then I'll know that this is a failed build. So, but we shall see. It's pretty fun right at the moment.
I'm listening.
And here, let me show you a little bit too. So, anything you want, like right now, OSB for One Strange build. Yeah, I got a D for some reason. Alright, which will bring up my screen, and normally it'll be Druid, blah 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 blah. I don't know why it's like this, but... So, the Druids, I only have Boomkin right now. I just threw that in to make it easier. And it has the city overview and tells you, what the details of the build. A lot of these I gotta fix for, for some of these things are not, proper. Warlock, I do have the SLSL, the Soul Link, I don't remember what the other, Siphon Life build. I added that because that's a build that died over time. But we're in TBC, And that was when it had its heyday. So I do have to make a warlock and try this build out. I'm actually excited. Oh, that was dumb. I hit the X for that. Alright, then we'd say we look at Paladin. Of course, you're Shockedin, which, everyone knows that. That's just that caster thing. Then you have what I like to call the Agility Paladin. And as you see the identity, it's a rogue trapped in a Paladin's body. You're stacking agility. So you're pretty much wearing leather the entire time. And fighting with a two-hand or a one-hand? I'm not exactly sure. I think it's one hand. So one hand and a shield, I guess. And it does say non-valid kind of wheel, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so. That was Warlock Mage. Oh, yeah, I just jumped up to Paladin. That makes no sense. Mage, I don't have any listed here before. Shaman, I just did this. I was just working on this one. Alright, I have a Shaman ready to start testing his build. It's called a Spellblade Shaman. And it's a hybrid. And you're not... It's an enhancement build. But you're not really fighting with your weapons as much. You're more or less going... it's agility, but you're using like your... I guess right there it says dual wield, lightning weaving, shock cycling. That should explain it right there for you. I was trying to explain a better thing, but no, I got it there. Alright, priests, I don't have anything in here. Yeah, I don't have the smite build probably. That's just a normal strange build that's not mine. Yeah, and then a wand build or something. I'm not exactly sure. I have to look up for priests. Now, my rogue here, I have the Bruiser Rogue right now. There's a whole bunch of different rogue builds, and this is just the Bruiser Rogue. This is a strength-based build. It's fist weapons. And I've really gotten into the fist weapons for rogues. But I wanted to try one that was, the main stat was primary stat was strength. Just to see what it would be like. And you'll see that character as I level them up. So, of course, Hunter. That's what I'm on right now. We did Pally. Alright, and then Warrior. Now, I have 3 builds in the Warrior for right now. These are the ones that I mainly am testing at the moment. And I have an Agility Warrior, which, of course, his main stat is Agility. And he's a dual wielder. Fist weapons, actually. He will be. Let's see here. And then we got Spirit Berserker. Oh, these are my 2 Spirit builds. I have a Spirit Berserker, which is Spirit Fury. And I have to fix putting the identity in. And then I have the Spirit Bruiser, which is a arms version of the Spirit. And that's where you're using a two-hander, and the Spirit Berserker is using dual wield. And so the Spirit Bruiser, like I said, I have 3 different characters. I'm testing this out so far. And the Spirit is just trying to stack so you can get faster regen out of combat. And I know my Spirit Berserker I do have as a troll. But I wanted to see how regen worked with other races, so I have the Spirit Bruiser as a Tauren, just because I want to see how well the Spirit does if I stack it. How much hit point regeneration will he get?
What now?
And I will showcase the builds whenever I play with them and stuff, and they'll all be around this same level of level 14. When I start showcasing them.
Embrace the shadow.
That's just the main thing I plan to do. I mean, there's no reason for me to show you, level 1 and, up to 10 or something. That's just, we've all been there, we've all done that.
Speak quickly. I am forsaken. Goodbye.
Okay. And I think there's one more turn in. And I need to save this as my...
Beware.
Now that I already got this thing, I'll be able to fly to Undercity and everything as needed.
Speak quickly. I am forsaken. This had better be good. Remember, patience, discipline. I am forsaken.
Why is it I always get like a cold or something, and then I have to talk on here, and it's always like losing your voice or so. All right.
Our time will come.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to head over and start doing the whatever they are, werewolf thingies. Oh wait, there's a guy down over here too. And we'll grab bear hearts on the way as well.
What is it? We are the living.
Then we'll have head up to where Quinn is, and that's where we'll end up going down towards the that mine with the spiders to finish off get the skittering blood, and before that we'll do the essence of Night Lash at the Dead Fields. So it's just all on the way. We're just gonna head up, what is that, north, and then do things as we go. Try to see if there's any bears around, which I don't see any. You would think that I would take more damage, but I think with the crit, or with the agility, that you'll be dodging more. I haven't really done anything with his armor yet. I do have to get into working on my leatherworking, so I can work on getting him some armor, or buy off the age, or do a dungeon or something. But I will get working on it here. And there's a bear right there. Let's see if I can hold. That pig actually holds aggro, I don't know. Hey. If I had any other pet, and they had growl, they don't hold aggro a lot of times this early. But when you actually have growl turned off and you're just like not wanting it to hold aggro, it is. But I can do either. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. I mean, I'm fine going long range or short range, or melee. It doesn't really matter to me here. I'm really surprised that bear did not even aggro whatsoever. Oops. But one thing I will say every video is I can always post the builds on, or a link to the build in Wowhead on my page, on my which I might do for the episodes. If I'm just doing for this guy, I'll have But if you have some builds that you would like to see listed on here, about, I would love to have them. Now that was a aggro puller if I ever saw one. I think that's that on these guys. Got all the wolfies we needed. Still need 3 more bear hearts, but we can get them on our way to Quinn's. I don't know if these guys do the next quest. I'm gonna check first. So we're gonna go turn in this prove your worth. That way I can see if maybe the next is to go to that one house where you go upstairs with the with these werewolves and get their. Oh, let's head on in. So we'll go do that here. I do like how you just run by and tag something. Just wait for it to come out. Now what also you can do, let's say, see this guy here. With this build, which is probably what I think most people would do. Yeah, maybe give it a sting and then have growl on and let it get aggro, then just come join it. And either way, I mean, you fly through these just as fast if you're doing it any other way. I mean, the one mobs that do hit you harder, werewolf guys, worgans. It's not that you're, in trouble. So let's turn on.
Got steel recharge in.
Brow. And then we'll just go in. So you can just set a sting, and I'll show you here. So, oops. So whenever you do that, you can then send a sting in, then come in. Yeah, work on it with your pet. And I think that would be just as easy as any other way that hunters play. You're just more melee intensive. So it gives you a different change. It gives you a different change from the just normal send your pet and stand there and shoot. And that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm enjoying. Alright, let's run up here. We'll check on this prove your worth. Turn that in and see if it'll send me to those worgen on the way to Quinn. And I'll still need 1 bear heart before I get to the dead field, so. And we already have this heartstone. Turn this in, and the guy should give us the next quest, hopefully. If not, we'll just have to go back and do it later.
Speak quickly.
Yep.
Remember, patience.
Patience, something I do not have. And I was wondering if I should go for for my pet, which is just, I like the boars. I just used to like cats and bears, but for some reason, since I started doing troll guys, and I started playing with the boars on the horde side, I just enjoy them more than anything. Started to use them on the alliance side now too. But I was just wondering if I should change my Chewie here to later on to a gorilla or something to be closer to Chewbacca. Let me know what you think in the comments. No one ever comments. I get like one a year. But I'm hoping that my add-on does get some use and some people find it helpful. I did start working on... Excuse me. I did start working on another add-on too, but it was more in depth, so... like this one strange build add-on, I'm sure it'll be adding builds for who knows long. You know, I have like a framework that I have set up for how I'm going to do, certain stuff and the different steps. And, so, I mean, could be any amount, It's unlimited chances. And then I can work on my other add-on, which is a different add-on that brings all the challenges together. Because that's one of the things that I really enjoy. Fish found challenges and monk challenges and but that's a little bit more in depth because I have a whole engine that I've been working on to, I guess, well, I'll just use the word police. I don't know exactly what to say. The rules. It's a rules engine, so if you like playing a fist build, you can't unable to put anything in your hand. Say if you're only using fist weapons, if you try to put in a sword, it'll auto unequip it, and that's what I have so far. But every time you add something, something else breaks, so it's a longer process than say this build. Oh, there's two of them up here. I like how the pig was just like automatically. I do actually kind of like this Growlon for Melee. It actually is really making this interesting. I might get hit once, but then it does a growl and... Oh, I didn't get that guy. And then pretty much you don't have to worry about getting hit anymore. And for the damage it does do to your pet, I mean, you have it dead before it actually can, do as much damage. And I think melee is always going to be a little bit stronger than the bow. I'm not exactly sure. Okay, we'll get a bear on the way. Let's run down here to Quinn, do the quest here for him. Then we'll get our last grizzled bear heart and then go down to the spiders. But we gotta make a brief stop at the dead fields to meet up with Nightlash. Someone was just here. There's all the wolves, but probably that guy. All the wolves, but one are dead. That guy coming. He looked like he was in a red and gold outfit, like he's from. Got that in that, whatever that is.
What would you ask of death?
The cathedral, or whatever those are.
What is it? Beware the living.
Alright, I know we're just killing these things now. What the hell's that? Oh. I'll probably go, since he's doing this here, I'll probably leave him do this, and then I'll get out of his way. Yeah, it might be the same. I do not know. Definitely seems faster. Whenever me and the pet melee this thing together. Let's see. I would say it's faster. Doing it this way. Instead of standing back and shooting the whole time. We're gonna run down, do Night Lash. Maybe hit up the spiders and then come back for the... You like how I miss him from the... Really not that bad. If I didn't have Growl on, it might be worse. Can't actually be certain. There's our last bristled heart. Let's take care of these guys now. Yes. Oh, what the? It was showing me. I must have had a thing on me. A dot. I was gonna just about to bandage up there. It's all good. Join me on my run back to get my buddy. I do have to work on this too, on certain things that happen. Sometimes it'll like spam you with the talent, the next point. Now I gotta figure out how to fix that. Make it spam less. Like only spam one time when you open up, one time when you start, and one time when you go into talents, I think. And that's what I'm trying to figure out. Hey! Let's see here. If I wouldn't have been so reckless and finished off that one, and then it wouldn't have been so bad, I would have had the ad behind me, and then the lady, but I mean, it's not like I died from getting killed by one of these guys. It was more or less I had a dot put on me, and that's what killed me. Alright, we're gonna head down to the spiders here real quick, kill them. Okay, so this one. And then you run in with it. I think it definitely is faster. Alright, so we're gonna run in with it. Yeah, definitely faster to melee it with your pet. I do need to start carrying around some mana water. Because until you get whoa. One of those talents where it could I think it's this one again. No, it's a shaman I'm thinking of. This should probably use a lot of mana, so I'm gonna have to start using more mana stuff. Carry water on me with my food. I mean, you don't always have to run in there just as easily. Stand back and shoot the sucker too. Okay, now that it's done, should have told me. Shit, you didn't. But it's okay. But when I get on here, it'll tell me what to go into next. I'm not. I was showing you stuff, and I think I went into. I think I classified him as a warrior. Let's see now. Yep. Okay, now humanoid slave. Yeah, when I was showing you that stuff at this, I accidentally selected warrior, so it was thinking I was a warrior, which makes sense now. But you can still stand back. Actually, fun aspect for the hawk the first time ever. Spiders can be brutal, can't they? So we need just 6 of their bloods. We got 2 already. Three already. The bear's gonna join in. Maybe. There he goes. And you can just as easily play this as a normal hunter too. Oh, I got a fire wand. That's exciting. That's pretty fast here.
That's
I play this in multiple ways. I mean, you could just like send the pet, and then just like this. That's like your normal hunter, and then we can like turn this off. Oh crap! Never mind. And you can send the pet in without growl on, and then you can get the aggro from it and have it run towards you. Or as soon as you set the pet, start shooting at it. But I mean, it's probably endless, I guess. Yeah, see how that it lost aggro and things come at me. Then you can dispatch it pretty fast, you know. This is where you can use the concussive shot to slow her down coming at you. See, that worked quite well. Or we could just put back on
I
this.
don't have a target.
Alright. See, send pet in. Yeah, it's just gonna hold aggro. Alright, folks. Got all our skittering blood ready to go back to Sepulcher. Let's go back and get Ivan's head, and then we'll call it an episode. How's that? That's the only thing we're missing is Ivar's head. Probably would have been better if I didn't die, but you know, wasn't paying attention, which is a normal state for me. And have you ever asked yourself, like, okay, well, let's look at warriors, say. What if we had, you know, only strength, and we do that the main stat that we go for, and we do like an arms warrior, or a fury warrior, or a protection warrior that's only does strength. You know, that's what I'm experimenting. That's my one strange build philosophy. And like I said, if you would have any suggestions or anything like that, feel free to put them down in the comments. I can always look them up. If you have a build of your own that you would like me to take a look at and see if it could be on here, I can do that too. I haven't thought about that until just right now. I can actually have a what do you know, like viewers builds or whatever, whole section. So if there's anything you like to play that's specific, that's not a normal build, feel free to pass it on, you know.
That's still recharging.
Alright, there's Mr. Ivar. Okay, folks. Let's turn in this Mr. Ivar's head. Who are these people and why they run around?
Now, speak with me. Trust no one.
I swear I saw someone run by. There was someone running down. Man. Ran right into it. Oh, they did decide to fight him.
I can't carry anymore.
Well, I know I had a spirit thing here and just popped in here. Get rid of that.
Inventory is full.
And let me get rid of something. Oh, everything's like... I'm not gonna worry about it. It's just a piece of leather. I don't know why I'm arguing about it. Alright. Okay, well, thanks for watching. We're gonna head down to the Spalker and do our rest of our turn-ins. And we'll see you next time. Until then, you have a wonderful day.